content hasn't been the same. Like, I don't know if anybody noticed that, but the content hasn't been the same. The content has now shifted from helping the community and being in the truth and, giving advice to now just talking about drama. Like, I understand every now and then they talk about, the hot topics of the celebrity world. Okay, yes, I understand that. But at the same time, it's like the focus has been shifted. And sometimes I don't understand why it has been shifted.
Okay, so I have to ask you this question respectfully because, did you have a conversation with your husband about this? How's he looking into it respectfully? Because I know y'all watch our content, so, what's going on with his, because at the end of the day, he's your head, you know what I'm saying? And ladies watch everybody's content. Guys, wives watch it. We're not closing it on the women per se. So you're saying basically that it's been a change. This is the viewer's perspective, not my perspective. So you're saying prospectively, since the fallout with me and now the ricochet has happened. That's what you're saying? I just want to make sure I stand corrected.
Yes, that's what has been happening. Every time I watch your live, my husband watches with me, even though, I'm the one that always commenting and he tells me what to comment.
Right.
When you guys had that fallout, mind you, we were supporting you and the other brothers. I don't want to name names because I don't want to get into the whole.
Right.
We were supporting all of you guys when you guys had everything. Everything was kumbaya. Everything you guys, everything you guys were great. You guys were just like a unison. My husband, when you guys were all good, my husband told me this was the perfect mix. I don't want to. This was the perfect mix between men who were able to come together and put something for the people without having any bickering, without having any drama, without having any malice towards one another. And I thought to myself, I was like, okay, if you trust this, I trust this. Like I stated earlier when you had that live, I told my husband about when we were about to move to Straightway. I've been in contact with Straightway, and when that land fell through, I was so glad that my husband was so skeptical about that.
Right.
And then I saw the UP Farms. I saw the UP Farm Jamboree. And mind you, I've been a follower of New Breed. I've been a follower of Ringo. And I wanted to join. I really wanted to join because I thought two brothers in truth coming together is something so magical, something so great. And then to 2 months later turn into this pile of Can I cuss?
Yeah, I'm going to be monetized.
2 months later.
Yeah, try not to cuss. Yeah.
Okay, I won't. Okay, 2 months later turned into this pile of ish. It's like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? The same two brothers, New Breed and Ringo, the same two brothers that brought me into this truth. I watched Ringo in 2016. That's when I started watching Ringo. I started watching New Breed in 2022. Both of their channels recommended me to your channel. And to see both brothers in truth go at it, it just doesn't sit right. Like it just doesn't sit right.
Okay, before you continue,
go ahead.
Before you continue, I didn't mean to cut you off because I know you and your. So we seen people, the people that's supposed to come in. If you watching, when she drops down, then you could come on. It's one at a time. I'm not doing more than one at a time. Okay, it's not going to be no panels. So once she's done what she has to say about me and set individuals, I'm letting her talk. So if you try to come on, just wait till she's done. My bad. Go ahead.
Like, it's more so like a disappointment. Like, I'm not trying to down the brothers. I'm not trying to talk bad about the brothers. It's just both of them brought me into the truth. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be in the space that I am right now. But at the same time, it's like seeing them fighting, seeing them going through this drama. It's like, what's the point? Aren't we all fighting for the truth? If it's not about the truth, then what are we arguing and bickering about?
The thing,
that's
though,
all I'm saying, and I'm
yeah. Well, my fault. Go ahead. No, go ahead. My fault.
And it's like, you're the only person that gave me a wrench, and I mentioned that earlier. You're the only person that gave me a wrench on your platform, and I appreciate you for that. I just wish, I don't want brothers to tear themselves down the same way they try to tear Pastor Dowell's community down. That's all I'm saying. Like, just like Rico stated and Newbury stated, they both stated that we should learn from his mistakes.
Okay.
They both said that. So why can't we learn from that mistake and not argue with each other like this online, tearing each other down, making each other look bad?
I mean, that's why I'm giving you. I let your viewers talk. Now, as a content creator, I'm looking at it from a content creator standpoint and the viewer standpoint because I view people's channels. And I always stated, and I speak for myself, everybody can speak for themselves, that you, the viewer, you have to observe what's going on. You have to read between the lines. And just like any relationship, some last, some don't. And that particular individual said that on his live stream yesterday. And the other individual, I guess, said the same counterpart what he said. So, that's between them. They believe that I set this whole thing up. I did not. The Lord is my witness. Everything's coming out. So the said individual not responded to him should tell him that that's worse than if you think I did something to you, which I didn't. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, now that everything's coming out, and it's speculations from people that went there, they did not. They spent a lot of money and they didn't get their money's worth, right? So just look at it like this: everybody dodged a bullet. I was supposed to go last year. I had a car. I rented out. All 4 tires blew out. No cap. That was a sign. So sometimes we don't pay attention to certain things. I should have knew right then and there something wasn't right. Yet I give people the benefit of the doubt. People supposing to give me benefit of the doubt. When I went there to the bowling, I just knew something wasn't right. It was just like a takeoff offset. No, takeoff Quavo situation, an offset, wandering around type thing. You get what I'm saying? Because he wasn't at the event in Houston.
Yeah.
You y'all go watch the bowling thing. That will give you the answer that something wasn't right from that time. The car, quiet. It was just like something. It was just like, I don't know if that particular individual gonna explain it. I know it was just like my spirit was like, yo, something ain't right. Be on guard. And you have to observe everybody for not what they say, is what they do. So it's unfortunate because your guys want to see us win. And I hear that. At the same time, you can't be surprised. This happens in the industry. This happens in the workplace. This happens all the time.
That makes sense. And I just wanted to thank you, Raul, for letting me come on. I know there's other people that wants to come on and speak their truth, but I just wanted to, recap with you what I sent to you on Instagram and how I feel at this moment regarding the situation. But thank you again for letting me on, and I will hear from the background about the other brothers and sisters that have their testimony. Thank you again.
All right, no problem.